Hi, welcome back to the channel. In our last lesson, we saw one of the major applications of trigonometry, bearing. In this lesson, we'll continue with another example on bearing. As usual, I'll be glad you pause the video, take a look at this question before coming to see my detailed solution. That said, let's get into class. Now, our question says that Q is 32 kilometers away from P. If here is P, and Q is 32 kilometers away from P on a bearing of 42 degrees. 42 degrees tells me that it's in the first quadrant. So I'm going to place it this way. Yes, 42 degrees. Then, obviously, yes, Q. This is north of Q. And R is 25 kilometers away. This is 32. Let me label this appropriately. And R is 25 kilometers away from P. Now, this is R. That's 25 kilometers from P. This is R on a bearing of 132. 132 will be in the second quadrant. That is second quadrant. I just do this way because I know it's in the second quadrant. That's 132 degrees. Now the question wants me to find the bearing of R from Q. Here is R. Now look at this is the bearing of R from Q. Now at this point, I'm not sure which quadrant it will fall. There might be some little errors in my diagram, but calculations will prove it right. But there are some common mistakes I want to highlight out. Now the first thing is how you pick your point and how you pick your bearing. Now when I have my bearings written this way, 042 degrees. 042 degrees tells me it's in the first quadrant. When I have 132 degrees, it tells me it's in the second quadrant. If I have anything between 180 to 270, it tells me it's in the third quadrant. And when I have between 270 to 360, it tells me it's in the fourth quadrant. Now, these are the little mistakes students make, which you must avoid. Now, if this is 42 degrees at this point, if this is 42 degrees at this point, now, if you look at this way, let me change my pen to red. I've just changed my pen for clarity's sake. Now, if you look at this way, this part of the diagram, this way and this way, this angle is alternating. Let's call this alpha. I'll call this alpha, and I'll call this alpha. I want to take my time to pick the angles because these are places students make mistake. You look at alpha plus 42 is equals to 90 degrees because that's the first quadrant. So that alpha itself will be equals to 90 minus 42. That's equals to 48 degrees. That's equals to 48 degrees. That means if I have 48 here, I also have 48 here. And at this point P again, the whole of this angle here is 132 degrees. So the angle at P itself in here would be 132 degrees minus 42 degrees, which is equals to 90 degrees. So what I have here is 90 degrees. Now I can redraw this, my triangle, this way and this way. So there's an angle here. Here is 90 degrees, so that this becomes the hypotenuse of the triangle. Here is 32 degrees, and here is 32 kilometer. Here is 25 kilometer. Now we have gotten that this angle here is 48, so that what I have here is also 48. Now we need to know what I have left here. Now, if I know what I have left here, this is theta. Let's call that theta. And that's what we have here. That's theta. If I know what I have left here, obviously, this is in the third quadrant. And the third quadrant from here, I think I should change my pen again. Now, from here, this way, down to this point, makes the full third quadrant, and that's 270 degrees. The bearing of Q, the bearing of R from Q, which is what we are looking for, that's this angle here. I'll call that beta. So that my beta plus, okay, using the wrong pen. So that my beta plus theta plus 48 degrees should equals 270 degrees. So that's beta now, which is the bearing of R from Q, will be the same thing as 270 minus 48 minus theta. So we have to look for theta first. Now, since this is a right angle triangle, we can use SOHCAHTOA, so that tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Then the tan of theta will be the same thing as 25 over 32. Let's use our calculator. That's 25 divided by 32. That's equals to 0.78125. Tan theta is equal to 0.78125. Then theta will come from the arctan, that's the tan inverse of 0.78125. Theta obviously will be the same thing as, that's the arctan, that's tan inverse, that's 37.99, that's 38 degrees. Theta is 38 degrees. Now, so that beta obviously will be the same thing as 270 minus 48 minus 38 degrees. Beta will be the same thing as, let's use our calculator. That will be 270 minus 48 minus 38 degrees. 184 degrees. Beta will be the same thing as 184 degrees. 184 degrees. Now, with this, I hope you understand how I actually solved this bearing problem. In case you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do hit the subscribe button to get notified when we create more lessons. Thank you for staying with us, and see you in our next class.